travelling the world and my office is outside. I'll probably say they're the best two things. Couldn't be cooped up inside, so being outside for me is probably the best thing yet. Worst thing's probably being away from the family a bit, really. I haven't got any kids, but I've got a close relationship with both my parents and my sisters and a couple of nephews and a niece, so being away from them can be hard work, so I'd probably say that's the worst thing. There's a few in there. Probably some of the shots more like under pressure and stuff. I hit a couple of great shots coming down the stretch at tour school and stuff to get my card, so sort of simple shots, but 16 at tour school is a really tough par 3. I'd probably say the best shot of it is when I was coming down the stretch this year and just managed to hit it middle of the green and sort of threaten the hole for a 2, but it was a big par to make when you're under that much pressure, so I'd say the pressure shots are more the best ones. The worst shot I've ever hit, I was in the right rough on the par 5 at the Irish Open when it was a sellout of Port Rush. I tried to go for the green and I hit a big high hook straight in the middle of the crowd, but when it was in the air I said, "Oh, please don't kill anybody," and everybody started laughing. I said, "I'm being serious, that's straight in the middle of everybody," so that was a bit embarrassing, sort of getting up there and they'd all parted the way for me. I was just like, sorry everyone. I'd say Robert Rock's probably got me up there for a bit of style. Yeah, he seems to sort of draw a bit of a crowd and stuff. I don't like any of the funky stuff, so the guys that pull off the more traditional stuff I think they look the best. The guys that wear the Hugo Boss, probably Lee Slater is up there as well. Yeah. Best there is Robert Rock by miles. It has to be. Perfect. Spends hours doing that. And probably the worst is Stuart Sink with his dodgy tan line on his bald head. Best course I've ever played, I'd say Parkland course is probably Leopard Creek, like the sort of more American style with trees and stuff. And the best links course is Carnoustie, I think, by a long way. It's really fair test, but obviously the two different style of golf courses, it's hard to pick between the two. So those two for me are the best. Dream 4-ball, I've had this one a few times. My dream 4-ball would definitely be my dad as number 1, with Tom Watson as his partner against me and Sergio Garcia. The best advice I've ever had was from Sam Torrance at the back end of last year, and he told me to just always play within myself, and so if you feel like you're sort of performing at sort of 70% of your total ability, then you're well within your comfort zone to not have to take on anything mad, but still have enough in the tank to compete and hit good shots. So I thought that was great advice, just to stick to your guns and not do anything too flash, and at the same time not sell yourself short as well.